Here's the last 24 hours in geopolitics. In the United States, President Trump warned that time is almost up for Iran to reopen the Strait of Hormuz and confirmed that additional precision strike and naval assets have been moved into the region, as the Pentagon finalized contingency plans for potential direct intervention. In Iran, the IRGC completed new defensive and offensive deployments across the Strait of Hormuz and publicly stated that any foreign attempt to force the waterway will be met with immediate and decisive force, pushing oil prices higher. In China, Xi Jinping renewed his call for urgent multilateral talks and offered Beijing as the venue for negotiations between the US, Iran, and Gulf states, while accelerating efforts to secure alternative energy supply chains. In Russia, Moscow announced expanded energy deliveries to partners and confirmed that President Putin will meet Xi in Beijing in the coming days to align positions on the Gulf crisis and global energy security. In the United Kingdom, Prime Minister Starmer confirmed that British naval forces continue active escort operations in the Gulf and called for stronger coordinated international action to prevent further escalation. In France, President Macron stated that Europe is ready to respond to any worsening of the situation and pushed for unified EU measures on both energy route security and potential US trade actions. In Germany, Berlin expanded its strategic energy reserve activations and announced it stands ready to contribute additional naval assets to multinational efforts protecting critical maritime routes. In the United Arab Emirates, authorities reported continued security concerns near key infrastructure and again urged immediate international mediation to resolve the Hormuz crisis before it escalates further. In Ukraine, Russian forces launched fresh strikes on energy infrastructure while Ukrainian drones targeted Russian supply lines, as the parallel Gulf crisis continues to shape global strategic calculations. In global markets, oil prices climbed further and major stock indices declined across regions as investors priced in the risks of prolonged supply disruptions and potential military confrontation in the Gulf.